Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we're gonna talk about since and for. If you are new in this channel, you can subscribe our channel. We upload video of different kind of grammar or basic vocabulary with advanced vocabulary, which helps you to crack English, and you get a knowledge about grammar also. That's why you can subscribe our channel. And you can see in the screen, today we are gonna talk about since and for. What? Since and for. This is the most confusing preposition in grammar. We made a lot of mistake in this two preposition, and today we're gonna talk about this two preposition detailedly. Since and for. Since and for. This two preposition is most confusing. That's why you can uh, you can get a knowledge how to use since, or way to use since, and what's the difference between since and for, and what's the use case of since and for. In the first, you see, since and for are both preposition used to express duration or time relationship in English. The main reason of uh, we are confused in since and for is the both preposition used to express duration or time, sorry, used to express duration or time, both express duration or time. That's why we made a lots of mistake in these two preposition. Here is a breakdown of their definition, differences and use. We had a their definition also, and the differences between since and for, and also the use case of both. Let's go to the down. You can see the since. What is the means of since? Definition: since is used to specify starting point in time. Means since is used to specify or starting point in time. It indicates when something begin or when a particular event happen. Means the since used to defined by it is definition by used to specify or starting point in time, starting point of time. It used to specify for starting point in time, and also it indicate when something begin or when a particular event happen. Means the since is used for starting point in a time, starting point of time. It is used since. You just have to think that we use since when the starting point of time, means when the time is start, the point of time when the time is start, we use the since. I think you will more clear after example. You can see the example. I have been living there, I have been living here since 2010. I have been living here since 2010. Since 2010 means the starting point of time is 2010. This means the person started living there in 2010 and continues to do so. I already say that the starting point of time is 2010. You can see here, I have been living here since 2010. He or me was living here, but since the starting point is 2010, that's why we use since. The differences is just you already know about that. It indicates a specific point in time when an action started or an event occurred. Also another point is this is a specific year. 2010 is specific year and the starting or beginning point of time. That's why we use since. Use is use means to express why where we use since or how to we use. Use is to express the starting point of an action or event. We already talk about this. To express the starting point of an time of an action or event, usually used with a specific point in time or an if. Means just you have to, if there is a 2010, this is specific time, and you can know that to express the starting point of an action means the beginning time of when the sentence use the beginning time or starting point, we use since. And when usually used with a specific point in time, it is always with specific time. Since means when we have 1 a.m., this is also a specific time. When just like that, if we had a day, this is also a time, but it is not a, this is not a specific time. This is a whole day, means it is not, this is not a specific time. That's why we use, in this type of case we use for, and in this type of case we use since. And also like 1 April, 1 April, this is also a specific time. This is also a specific time. 1 April also that the time indicates a specific point. That's why we use since. And we have to go on that, and we just come here for the definition is, for is used to express a duration of time. Duration of time. We saw that since is express or used for starting point of time, but for, in the case of for, is used to express a duration of time, not a specific time. This is a duration type. A duration of time, like a month. Month is duration of time. This is a duration of time. And also a year also a duration of time. And also we can talk about decade. DECA, decade also a duration of time. Means decade means 10 when the 10 years is complete, we call a decade. That's why it is also a what, duration of time. In this type of case we use what, we use for. It indicates how long an action has been happening or how long a situation has lasted. In the case of since, we see or we saw that the starting point of time, but in the case of for, we saw indicates how long an action has been happening or how long a situation has lasted. Let's go to the example. You will clear a lot. In the example, I have been living here for 10 years means it is a 10 year. It has no specific point. 10 years, in the 10 years it can anything, it can happen anything. This is not a specific time. That's why we use I have been living here for 10 years. This means the person has been living there continuously for 10 years. Difference, it indicates the duration or length of time for which an action has been happening, or a situation has existed. The main point you have to remember is the it indicate the duration or length of time. Just this point, it indicate the duration or length of time, and in the since case you have to main focus in this. Since is used to specify a starting point of time or in time. It indicate when something began or when a particular event happened. The differences is it indicates the duration or length of time for which an action has been happening, or a situation has existed. Use case is also same to express the duration of an action or event, usually used with a period of time. Means it is not used with a specific time. It is a used in period of time. The differences between since and for is since is specific a point in time when an action started or an event occurred, while for indicates the duration of time for which something has been happening or has existed. Since is used with a specific point in time or event, while for is used with a period of time. The point is here. If you remember this point, you can easily solve the problem of since and for. Since is used with a specific point in time or event, while for is used with a period of time. Means 1 April or 1 February. This is a specific time. We use what we use is in this type of condition. We use since. And 3 month, in this case we use for. Let's go to the uses. Since is used to refer to a specific starting point in time. That's same. I have been studying English since I was in high school. Means the starting point since I was in high school. High school is starting point. That's why we use since. For is used to express a duration of time. I have been studying English for 3 years. I already say that 3 years is period of a time. If you got a 1 April, 2 May, or 1 a.m., 2 a.m., in this case we use since. In the day, if you got a month, or if you got years, in this case we use for. In summary, the main point in summary, since is used to specify a starting point in time, while for is used to express duration of time. Both are essential for indicating temporal relationship in English sentence. I think you will not get any confused after this video. It is just simple, but a tricky use case of since and for. Okay, thank you for today. Just wait for another video. Thank you.